Hey guys, this is Eve with Scrapbooking with me, and I needed to do some home decor pieces or little things that we're going to be decorating up our fellowship hall at church with for our harvest carnival. So I thought I would take you along with me and let you see if you wanted to try something like this. All you're going to need is just a mason jar, any type or some kind of jar. It doesn't have to be a mason jar. It can be a pickle jar, just whatever. Wash it out and clean up the outside a little bit. As you can see, some of my outside didn't clean. This is, I don't know what that is on there, but it wouldn't even come off with a glue remover, so I'm not going to worry about it because I'm going to cover it over. This is a pint, but if you wanted to do some of these larger, you could do some different size ones. We're just going to use the pint ones at church and put them in the center with the light inside. So it's not going to be anything really big today. But I'm going to use my Collage Podge. I'm going to put quite a bit out. And all this is just a little plastic top, like a Pringles top. I'm also going to use, I'm going to add some of my art glitter glue in with that, just because I want it to stick really, really well. Both of them dry clear, so it's not going to be any problem with either one of them. Now, I've got tons of these leaves that I bought one time a long time ago. These are just some of those like paper kind of leaves, but you can also do this with just leaves out of your yard. If you want to just go out there and gather up some leaves, this is beautiful done with just leaves out of your yard. And it will, this Collage Podge or Mod Podge, you can use that either one, it will preserve those leaves. So, and all I'm going to do is just start by putting some of my mixture on there, put my leaf down. And then, since mine have a little bit of a lift on them, I'm going to have to press mine down pretty good. Probably the leaves from outside would do a lot better than this, because they would flatten out a lot better. These have got a little bit of a wire piece in them, and they don't want to flatten out so well, but we're going to make them. So just turn your leaves different ways. Once you get the leaf really wet with your mixture, it'll flatten out. And if you don't want to get messy, you can put gloves on to do this. It doesn't bother me because I know all this is going to wash off. So, and just keep going around, all the way around until you get your jar completely covered. Now my jar is still drying. I've got it covered, but it is still drying, and it's just now starting, the color's starting to come back on my leaves and everything. So I like that part, but I am going to put some of these leaves just standing up around through here. And the reason being is I'm going to tie just some of this twine around it, and I just want all of this right here to be covered up. All of that where you put the lid on. So I'm probably just going to stick them on like that, kind of at an angle. And I will probably just use my hot glue gun for this, because it's really not anything to put Mod Podge to. So just going to put a little bit of hot glue right at the bottom, and then I will just stand them up kind of at an angle and just work my way around. Okay, so I have those on there, and now I'm going to tie this twine, and this is just some twine that I have had in my stash for quite a while. Just going to tie this around. I'm just going to do a double knot. I don't know if I want a bow or not. Let's see. You know, that doesn't look too bad, does it, to have a bow on there? Alright, we'll just do a bow. And then I want to just shred these ends. I want to pull them apart so that it'll look kind of frayed. I like that part of it. Like that. Now you could label this, put a label on it if you wanted to. You could trim these off at the top or just kind of fold them in. Is probably what I'm going to do. So I'm just probably going to fold them in a little bit because mainly I just wanted that top covered. So I'll probably just fold them over a little bit. And then just take one of the little lights. Now if you don't fold these to the inside, if you just leave these kind of sticking up, you can put a regular candle down in there because you don't have anything on the inside of this that it's going to hurt. You don't have any paper or anything on the inside. Just make sure that these are kind of out of the way so that the candle wouldn't catch those on fire. But I'm just going to use one of these little tea light candles that is battery operated, and I'm going to put that down in there. If I can get my, just going to put it right down in there, just like that. And I will probably put a little glue dot down in there so it'll stay in the center. But that is it. And let me see if I can if I turn the lights off, see if you'll be able to see the glow. I'm not sure if you will or not. Excuse, I didn't mean to bump the camera. Sorry about that. Alright, let's see if you can see the glow. Not really, can you? It's not dark enough. It's very, very light in here, but I can see it if I put it down under my desk, I can see it glowing through, but the light will glow through this. So that is a quick and simple little centerpiece that we're going to put on our tables for our harvest festival that's coming up. We're going to make quite a few of these since I've got lots of jars and lots of little leaves. We're going to make quite a few of these and put the little candles in them and light them up. I will try to get a picture of this when it's dark tonight so that you can see the little candle glowing through there, because I left a few little bitty openings so that it would shine through. I used my little tag punch that I've had forever from Stamp It Up, and I cut a little tag out, and then I just backed it with some black. Now I didn't have exactly the color of paper that I wanted to go with this, so all I did was I took my carved pumpkin from Tim Holtz and I just colored it in, and then I'm just going to use my little bitty alphabet stamp set, and all I'm going to do is stamp on here fall. Well, that wasn't the best stamping in the world, but it's going to work because we're not going for perfection. We've got to make 25 of these, so, and I'm just using a little piece of orange thread, and there's our little jar all finished, and it's ready for the candle to go down in there, or the little tea light, whatever you would like, ready to go on the desk. This is still drying, so as soon as that dries a little bit more, I'll put the candle down in there and see if I can get a shot of it so that I can put it on the video. Alright, let's draw to see what we make next Tuesday. These are the entries that we had. And if you want to leave an entry and have your suggestion put in the pot, then all you need to do is leave it under this video what you would like to see made. Alright, so this one is from Michelle Crafts and More. She said mini albums are what I am into right now, so any mini albums being made are great. Okay, so next Tuesday we will be making a mini album, and we'll try to make one that's a little bit unusual so that it's not like one that we've made before. But so next Tuesday, Michelle, we will be making your mini album. We'll put this on our calendar. Thank you guys for watching. We will talk to you later, and give these a try. They're super easy. Go out in your yard and collect some leaves. That's all you need to do. You don't have to buy any leaves, and I'm sure everybody's got some kind of jar sitting around. Get some of your Mod Podge and put these together. They make really cute little table decor. Alright, we'll talk to you guys later. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye-bye.